Shalom, this is David.
Hi, David.
Hi, Jeff.
What am I looking at?
You're looking at Bible Buffet. It's back.
Yay!
Yeah. You've been waiting.
Yep. With bated breath have I been waiting for this.
And it started with me landing on a level we've already done, so let's just skip it.
Yeah. We're only in Potato Land.
All right.
Yeah. For those, hey, you get to move ahead 10 squares.
Sweet. I got out of Potato Land.
Yes. You are now in Salad Land. So people watching at home will notice that I've done a little bit more editing to this one than previous.
And I thank you.
Yes, that will continue to be the trend. I will do more and more editing as we see more and more levels. So maybe the episodes will stay 30 minutes, but have more content. We'll see.
Hopefully so.
Or
maybe they're even shorter than 30 minutes. That's good too. Whatever.
Now let's keep them. Let's keep them good length. Trinitarian. Just Bible.
Of course.
Buffet.
I don't know if 30 is Trinitarian.
Well, that's multiple of 3.
This is sure. Okay, look, we'll say it's a mixture of divine Trinitarian form. Mm-hmm. You got your 3s, and you multiply that by the number of Sephiroth in the Tree of Life in Jewish Kabbalism.
Sure, because that has a lot to do with divine Trinitarian form.
Well, it's tangentially related.
So a thing I want to point out, this level so far is the worst. I hate this level because those things spawn at any open square, but where you're standing is not considered an open square. Or is considered an open square.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Let me phrase words
can just
correctly.
Spawn on top of you.
Yes.
Is what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, that seems a little rough.
Yeah, so it's a little bad. So the takeout and the coffee are bad for you, as it turns out. You heard it here first.
I am not much of a coffee drinker.
Really?
No.
Hey, I edited out getting all those.
Yay! I do have coffee occasionally. I mean, I do live in the greater Seattle area.
Yeah, so that's...
I mean, that's kind of...
It's required.
It is basically required.
It's Russians have their vodka, you have your coffee.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I guess so. Actually, as my people are Swedish, so we have our meatballs and pancakes.
Which are delicious, by the by.
They are delicious.
Oh man, I want Swedish pancakes.
Yeah, I kind of want Swedish pancakes too.
There's a place food here after this, I think. Hey, editor.
Yay! There's a place here that actually sells Swedish pancakes, although it's more of a crepe or a dessert crepe.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, that's all right. I mean, a Swedish pancake, for the viewers at home, is basically a thicker crepe. So it's like on the pancake thickness level between a crepe and like a buttermilk pancake.
Right. It's also a little more structurally sound than a pancake, I think.
Or a crepe, you mean? Or do you just mean a cake?
Yes. I meant a pancake.
Yeah, pancakes, they tend to...
they come apart really easy.
Crumbly.
Yes.
Very crumbly. A good Swedish pancake has a, yes, like you said, a structural sort of soundness to it that you can then wrap things up in. So like bacon
real quick,
or
I want you
syrup.
to enjoy how long I stare at this debating on can I go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I made it. Here's an interesting enemy in the game, real quick. Mm-hmm. So it changes direction every time you shoot him, or he hits a thing, and you can't kill him with bombs. But if he hits an open square, he fills all the other squares with fruit and erases anything on top of it.
Okay.
From existence.
Player 2.
All right, continue on. Talking about Swedish pancakes.
Swedish pancakes are really good.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go to IHOP after this. I'm just going to have to do it.
4.
Like I said, there is a place here that has Swedish pancakes. There's actually also a place here it's called like the Family Breakfast House or something like that.
Okay.
They serve breakfast foods, as you might imagine.
Oh, well, you'd hope.
There's also a French creperie here in the town center, which is also pretty good.
That's wonderful. French creperie. Oh man.
I've only been there once, but I got a raspberry and strawberry, banana, raspberry, and I think some nut, like almonds. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah. Being overweight and not being able to have all that stuff really stinks.
Well, I mean, I don't have it like every single day. Hey, and more editing.
More editing, yeah.
Sweet.
I like how there's a heart in between each of these, so I could have just gone and I would have been fine.
Yeah, I noticed
that. But we're having to watch what I eat is
What?
I mean, I've lost weight and I'm going to continue to lose weight. But
congratulations.
Thank you. It's still not fun. Just like, hey, I've lost 35 pounds. I've got 35 more to go. So
halfway there.
The indestructible death potatoes that are green.
Living on a prayer.
Huh?
I said you're halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
Living on a prayer.
I play that song now, so that song has lost a little bit of its sparkle.
It has a brutal key change.
We skipped that.
If you're ever doing karaoke and you're like, I want to sing "Living on a Prayer," don't do it. You can't do it
because it goes up.
It goes super high at the end.
It goes up. Oh shoot! What was it? I think it goes up a whole step.
Player 4.
Yeah. So props to you if you can pull it off, but most people can't. So
what we do in the cover band is we actually right when that key change is da 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 shot through the heart, but you're too late, darling. You give love a bad name, so it just goes straight into it. We skip the key change.
That's a good transition though.
Yeah, it
also
works a
the
lot.
transition into the key change is like it's the only part of the song that it just throws a 3/4 measure in there for some reason.
Yep, it's fun.
It's like we could wait that extra beat. Nope, we have to get right now. We have to get to the key change right now, guys.
Triplet on a 3/4, yes, or 2/4, whichever. It's 3/4.
Yeah, it's 3/4. Triple it 3. Dot.
All right, now those shortcuts are great because they'll send you right back to where you were.
Yeah, you say great.
Yeah,
that word.
The one between Barbecue Land and Snack Land is terrible.
Yes, I could see that.
Oh, great. I get a pop quiz. I'm going to probably just start cutting these out, too. Unless I actually get all the questions right. And since I'm guessing
just so you can just see, oh, man, I guessed real good that time.
Well, I actually don't remember what you get when you answer all of them correctly. Oh, hey, I just lost my turn and went back 2 squares. Great.
Congratulations.
Player 2.
Now, I am the person playing all of these, but I start to get invested in my guy. I want him to do real well.
Uh-huh. Okay, sure.
But he doesn't always. So... Hey, I forgot to move.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now, the egg enemies are fun because when they run into a wall, they get so angry they explode.
I see.
I don't know what's biblical about that, but...
Well...
Yeah.
There's not much biblical about any of this.
I guess that's true. So, hey, salad dressed enemies. Salad dressed?
Salad dressed.
Salad dressing enemies.
That's the words that came out of your mouth.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. So, fun food that I've had recently that I think is really good, and I wish I could have more often, but I really can't, is fried avocado.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't think I've ever had fried avocado.
Oh, man. So, it's fried and stuffed. So, it's an avocado that is stuffed with chicken and cheese, and then is fried like a harder crust. So like not chicken. It's not like a flaky crust like a chicken fried steak or something like that. It's close to like a good chili relleno. And it's so good, but it's also like 1,400 calories. But it's so good.
Uh-huh. I've had a stuffed, like, pepper?
That's a chili relleno.
Okay, that's what that is. Yeah, but I don't think I've ever had the avocado. Just regular avocados are good.
Yeah, regular avocados are great. They're a pain to keep track of when you can eat them, but they're great. This little route right here, I think, is impossible. So I just took a hit and then just went with it and then took another hit.
All right.
Pretty sure you can't go through that without taking damage, which is why the heart's there. That was me.
You can't push the things.
No.
Okay. Can you use a bomb to block or destroy the...
Nope. You can use a bomb to... Oh, wait, you can use a bomb to block, but if you put the bomb down and then back up immediately to block it, it works. But if you just put the bomb down and try to sit there, it still hits you.
4.
But I just decided it wasn't worth it and took the damage. Okay, you want to see me be bad at coin pushing?
Coin pusher is sort of the title you gave to this episode.
Yeah. I also was really bad at getting in here. So this one's fun. You put the coin in the hand, and fast food comes out.
Okay.
And here's where I was like, all right, you can't push it in from the side, so we have to do it from the... Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
I could see the expression on that dude's face.
Yeah. I felt so dumb. I was like, I could just edit this out. No one has to know.
That's right. No one has to know.
But I think that's a little bit too dishonest. So this is the first of many coin pushing puzzles that are in fast food land. Okay.
Do you get something for getting all of them?
Nope. You get points. Okay. You get LBs.
All right.
And that was me proving that grass has a stay off sign. You can't touch that grass.
Okay, that's fair. It's enforced.
2.
But the place I get the fried avocados is Teotihuacan.
2.
And it comes with a giant fajita taco, chicken fajita taco. It's great.
It sounds pretty good too. That sounds more up my alley.
Yeah. What was it that you had the pulled pork enchiladas? That was great. Oh, and here's me proving I can, in fact, solve this stupidly simple pushing game.
Yes, an asinine puzzle.
Yeah, just... Maybe I didn't need to leave the whole thing in, but I did.
No, you really didn't.
Especially in light of the other ones that come up. But, yeah, this is... This was my life. This was fun doing at church, though, because this is where my computer was, and I could actually say this was church work.
And this actually has a little bit more to do with the Bible than the other ones. Because this one's made in Koine Greek?
What?
You know, Koine Greek. It's the dialect of, like, common Greek.
Nerd.
Shut your face. Look, it was a coin and an ancient Greek joke. There's not a lot of opportunities to combine them. Okay, I had to seize the opportunity.
Dude, I know Italian, Latin, some Spanish, a tiny bit of French and German. Like, I don't know anything about Greek.
4.
All right, hold on. Time and stuff. Koine, the common language of the Greeks from the close of the classical period to the Byzantine era. Bam.
Well,
drop the mic. I didn't actually drop the mic. I need the mic.
Yeah, the mic's in a stand.
Yeah, it's safe in its stand.
It's important. It needs to be safe. Hey, I got a health holder. All right.
All right.
Player 1.
I will say, so another fun food thing. I played at a memorial event in the Woodlands on Saturday that was catered by food trucks. Great food truck name. So it is a Thai and Taiwanese and Mexican fusion.
Okay.
So it was called Fajita, spelt Phojita.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
I
good.
approve of that. That's a good combo.
And they called it instead of a torta, they called it a tortai.
Okay.
Which
Makes sense.
Just a truly massive sandwich that was just full of chicken and cheese and.
I'm going to guess peanuts.
No peanuts.
Peanuts?
But a really, really good Taiwanese sauce. It's one of their zestier sauces. The name I cannot remember. That's what I ate before the show, and it ended up being pretty close to 1,000 calories. Hey, more coin pushing. This is me looking at it and then deciding to go do something else while I figure out how to do it. It was a good thing I ate it because over the course of the gig, I burnt over 1,000 calories.
Mm-hmm.
So, oops.
A rather active set.
Yeah, I move a lot, and they gave me a big stage to move around on, so I did that. And it was outside, and my heart rate stays at around 150 to 160 when I'm kicking.
I see. That makes sense.
So an hour and a half at about 160. So
yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Done that before.
A little easier.
It's
as
fun
the drummer.
times. It's fun times.
Yeah. So like that was a lot of fun. That was a really, really good sandwich. I'm gonna have to figure out where they are based normally and eat it more. It was a sandwich big enough and full enough of stuff that I didn't even try to eat it like a sandwich. I just used a fork. Like
Okay.
I wasn't even gonna. Granted, I was wearing a white button-up shirt, so I didn't want to risk it. But also combo points. So you'll notice that the player 2
That's
just
what we
got
call the number one combo.
yes. Player 2 just got like 800 pounds of food from that. So
That's
you
a
got
lot
like
of
a
pounds of
500-pound burger. Well done. And I'm assuming this is a burrito that just doesn't care about the rules and will walk on the grass.
It's like a bird burrito. Like it's supposed to be like a bird in a burrito.
I think it was just supposed to be a walking burrito.
It looks kind of like a baby eagle that's cold and it's just kind of hugging itself to keep warm.
That's the quality of the sprite work here,
All
man.
right.
It's up for interpretation, you know.
Player 3.
Half the effort is, in the viewer, right?
Right. That's this. You can never be too specific with your models.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you are, then you're taking the creative process away from the viewer.
You're robbing, and yeah, exactly. It's an interactive medium.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, this is a
We're still
great
in fast
level.
food land.
This is a really great stage. I'm kidding. It's really terrible, and I get hit way more than I should because of those stupid spawn anywhere things.
Mm-hmm. Because you went down the middle for some reason.
Well, they'll spawn anywhere, not just in the middle. But
then why'd you go down the middle?
I don't know.
You could shoot through the grass.
I was recording. This was like a 45-minute recording session where I'm in my office in the middle of the day. People can still come
not
by.
Okay, so it wasn't just the food that was fried, but also your brain.
A little bit. This is okay. Sunday's a 12-hour day. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I took some of my downtime on Sunday to record some footage of a really bad Nintendo game.
Yeah, as you do.
As you do.
Player 4.
It's fun when people come in when I'm working on this stuff. Because they all say something along the lines of, wow, that game looks kind of terrible. And old.
It could be worse.
It could be worse. Hey, more coin pushing. This is the biggest one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure. So I decided to see how many things I can keep running at once. So how many sprites can this game handle?
Well, it's an NES game, so it should be 4 per line before it starts flickering.
Uh-huh. You'll notice that my guy kind of just disappears. Yep. And he's gone. Now, this does bug out a little bit because it's supposed to be able to get like massive combo from the circling taco train because they're all right there. It turns out if you kill them fast enough, it doesn't count the combo multiplier. So, yeah, this game's well designed. Super well designed.
It's a lot of tacos.
Just a lot of... Man, I'm hungry. I should have had more than a salad for dinner.
I just had a burger from the burger place that is across the street from where I am. I could lean out my window and see it.
Well, I had eaten a little poorly for lunch, so I decided to have a salad for dinner. But yeah, you see, I got 50 for that instead of like 4,000 or whatever it was supposed to have been. Yeah, it's I had a chimichanga for lunch.
Was it a chimichanga?
No, it was not.
Okay.
I have learned that if I go to Chuy's and get their chimichanga, I not only consume a 900-calorie chimichanga, I consume like another 600 calories of creamy jalapeno sauce.
Sure, I understand. You got a real give a mouse a cookie situation there.
Yeah. So I'm not actually actively counting calories, but I try not to overdo it.
Sure.
5.
So I actually have plenty of calories to work with. I am going to go to IHOP after this.
Wish there's a Chuy's here so I could have that jalapeno dip.
Well, at least you do have a decent Mexican place up there. I was expecting you to not at all, because most states other than Texas don't know how to do Tex-Mex.
That's true. El Torito is really good. It is my Friday spot. I go there every Friday.
All right. Player 1.
I don't have a Friday spot. I eat at Cafe Express a lot.
5.
More than I should. The only time I've ever been to Cafe Express is with you, actually. Where it's like, meet me over at Cafe Express.
Right.
Like, okay.
Oh, I wanted to show this off. This is how it's supposed to work if you go a little slower. There you go.
All right,
moving on.
Oh, man, that was some sick editing. You went back in, recorded it again, dropped it in, did crossfade.
Nope, just hit the level twice.
Okay, well, either way,
Thank you for assuming
again.
I was going to do that. All right, so this is why I hate these guys. All right, go, and you're dead.
Player
Sorry,
3.
Jeff.
You did it on purpose.
I
see how
not.
it is.
I did not.
I see how it is.
But
3.
We are no longer in Salad Land.
no, we're not, and hopefully we won't be going back.
Since we won't be back to Salad Land.
We may.
Well, I'm gonna don't ruin this for me.
Okay.
Since we're never going back ever again, ever in the history of time.
Okay.
Ever. Salads require spinach.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Iceberg lettuce is literally the worst thing invented by mankind.
I'm fairly certain we didn't invent iceberg, but
iceberg lettuce. It's crunchy water. You're like, but like that sounds good. You mean like ice? No. It's like
it's country. It's crunchy water that can go bad.
Yes, crunchy water. Yes, that can go bad. I think this actually goes a long way towards my, let's say, resistance to salad as a concept. It's because iceberg lettuce is really bad, and also shredded lettuce is also pretty bad.
Shredded lettuce can be okay depending on what it is, but yeah, if you can have a salad that's mostly spinach, like
mostly just spinach,
you're good. Like, and I'm one of those weird people that prefers to have salads completely without dressing. So
okay, that is a little weird. I mean, I can see it if you have some other good ingredients in there, like some slices of cheese.
Right. If you've got the right ingredients in there, you don't need the dressing.
But then on top of that, ranch dressing.
No ranch dressing. No, can't have any more ranch dressing. Overdid it with the ranch dressing.
Raspberry vinaigrette?
I guess I could do that. I'm not a huge fan of vinaigrettes in general.
Is it too vinegary?
It's yeah, I guess that would be it. It's just it adds a lot more tang to the salad than what I like.
Sure, that's true.
When I'm eating a salad, like I like salads with like walnuts or pecans and crumbled bacon and tomatoes and cheese and cucumbers, that kind of stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
Player 1.
Not a huge fan of like fruits in my salad. Like I don't like my salad to be sweet.
Okay, I can see that.
Because if I'm going to eat fruit, I'd rather just have the fruit, or like a fruit salad, quote unquote, where it's really just here's a cup of fruit. Like here's cantaloupe, grape, apple, banana. It's in a cup. Eat it. Like that's my idea of a good salad with fruit in it.
4.
Moving into Breadland.
We're in Breadland. This is a fun thing. What do two halves of loaves of bread do to pass the time? They throw a bread knife between the two of them.
Man, that's dark. That's like Deer Hunter.
I'd like to point out you can block the knife with a bomb, but they still just play the animations and it just goes back between them. Also, they still hurt you and you can't kill them. They are just eternally throwing a serrated knife back and forth.
It's what they were bred for.
They yeast the odds and rose to the occasion.
They're just sitting there
Player 3.
loafing around all day long. It's a real slice of knife story.
5.
Oh, you're making me crusty with all these puns.
I'm just trying to get a rise out of you.
I already did that one.
Maybe I wasn't listening.
You weren't.
But you might be right.
Hey, pumpernickel the brakes there.
I guess so. Pandemonium.
I'm just trying to think of breads now. For some reason, all I can think of is wheat, white, pumpernickel, and rye. I can't. What? There are other breads. Why can't I think of other breads?
Yeah, there was a one time at work a while ago. There was a very, very long bread pun train that went on for most of the day. So we're talking about 8 hours almost.
Wow.
It was getting real deep, like opening up the Wikipedia articles on just like types of bread, like getting desperate, just being like, all right, which ones have we forgotten? And there'd be like an obvious one.
Player 1.
I would be like, oh, of course, it's the yeast I could do. Damn it, I should have done that one.
I wish we had pun stuff like that at my work. Most of the people I work with aren't actually that big into puns.
Yeah, the guy that
Player 1.
was basically having the pun off with, eventually moved on, to other jobs, other contracts as contract work. That's how you
about
do.
to say he just moved on, but you kept making puns.
No, I mean I did keep making puns. Let's be real. Right. But actually,
smoke hurts.
Very good. But the new contract I'm on now, I moved over to a new building, and he's working there. So I'm like, hey, it's my pun / Simpsons reference guy. He's back again.
He's back. Yay.
So like he's just he was the guy where I'd be able to just, like say apropos of nothing, like a line from an episode of The Simpsons between seasons 2 and 11, and just he'll be able to just continue basically the entire episode.
Wow.
So he was bouncing. He had a rubber ball just made of rubber bands. He was just bouncing around, and he dropped it and it rolled off to the side. And I was like, got away from you there. Which doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Because it's just something you would say. But it is from a Simpsons episode. So I didn't even have to explain it because he just knew. He was like, okay, I get it.
I don't have that encyclopedic knowledge of The Simpsons.
Player 3.
The scene was with Lisa's rival at school, which she was trying to befriend. Just another girl that was smarter than her, and she was at her parents' house, and her dad was just like this intimidatingly intelligent person. So they were playing a game called Anagrams, where it's like, it's simple. You just rearrange the letter in a famous person's name in order to describe them. And like the friend gets one. It's like, try Alec Guinness, and she says, genuine class. Very good. It's like, you, Lisa. How about Jeremy Irons? She says, Jeremy's iron. And there's an awkward pause, and he says, well, that's very good. Here's a ball. You can bounce the ball. And then she bounces the ball, and it just hits her foot and rolls away. He's like, got away from you there.
Player 4.
That's actually
it's a funny show.
Yeah, I should probably go back and watch it.
I'd recommend it. Season, let's say like 3 through 9, quality.
Okay.
Pretty much front to back.
I'd like to point out 3 people have now landed on the same space.
Toe to tip. That's a Bart.
I don't get that.
All right.
Monster Factory.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes.
Toe to tip. That's a Bart.
Eat shorts. Or sorry, eat pants.
Eat pants.
That's such a good episode. People go watch that.
Yeah, you should watch that.
Well, we're near the end. We're in Pizza Land, my favorite land, right after Tex-Mex Land, which didn't make the cut.
Oh, sad.
Liquid Land did, though. I don't. Also, I'm real bad at this. It's like
I know.
I have 7 hearts, and I still almost die. I don't even know what those are. Are they supposed to be like Parmesan shakers?
Yeah, I guess so. Could see that.
I'd like to point out also that there are so many sprites on screen that one of those pizza slices disappeared, and also my knife vanished several times before it could hit things.
Oh man, you did it.
Yes, I did, and now I'm gonna wait here for a long time.
Long time.
Just being panicky. And can you understand why it takes me so long to play Dark Souls games now? Because I just and then I still get hit.
Still get hit.
So join us next time.
It's over. I mean, yes, next time, of course.
When hopefully we'll be doing a little bit more Exodus, depending on how my move goes. I will hopefully have everything set up and able to record and edit more of that stuff. If you have enjoyed listening to us ramble on while a mediocre game plays in the background, feel free to contribute to our Patreon, and it'll help us do this more often, and you can hear more of our opinions on food.
Yep. Basically, that food is good.
Super good. You should eat it.
You should eat food.
Yeah. Don't eat too much, though.
That's true. Moderation.
Mm-hmm. All things.
In all things. Dark Souls.
Yeah, we can get to that.
Okay, fine.
All right.